Today we got none other than No Limit Kyro and 600 Manny's case, where Kyro says that 600 Manny got down on him, man, told on him, man. So before we get started, y'all gotta hit that subscribe button and thumb up the video, as that's what helps my video get out to new potential subscribers, and that is imperative for the growth of my channel. Man, we're gonna get into this, man. I was just watching some interviews with No Limit Cairo, man, and I think, man, I had to dig up this paperwork, man, so we could clarify what he was saying on that DJU interview he did a while ago about his arrest with 600 Manny, man. So we're gonna take a look at this, man. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and thumb up the video. All right, let's get into this, man. I clipped only a few pages of it, so we're gonna just go through this really quickly. All right. The investigation and the following is a summation and should not be considered verbatim unless noted. This supplementary case report should be read in addition to and in conjunction with any documentation in existence pertaining to this incident. On March 20th, 2015, reporting detectives Kyro was assigned a threatening a public official case. Reporting detectives was informed by Sergeant Rajovec of his command that Jerome McKinney was in custody for threatening Thomas Davey, a judge for the Circuit Court of Cook County. Reporting detectives relocated to the 03rd District where Jerome McKinney was in custody, and reporting detectives familiarized himself with reports and the facts of this case. On March 20th, 2015, reporting detectives met with PO Police Officer Kenny at the 3rd District Police Station, and he related that he worked for CPIC, Crime Prevention and Information Center, on open source, publicly open and available sources. Police Officer Kenny related that he came across a publicly open Twitter account by the name @NoLimitCairo. In this account, the account user is a male black flashing gang signs and holding handguns. This individual was identified through facial recognition to be Kyron Dameron. In addition, Police Officer Kenny and CPIC officers found Kyron Dameron to have a second Twitter account with the name @KobeSquad_Kyro. Refer to Police Officer Kenny and CPIC officer reports on identification of offender Kyron Dameron and his open source Twitter accounts. Police Officer Kenny further related that Police Officer Valero reviewed Kyron Dameron's @KobeSquad_Kyro open Twitter account and found a post by @Manny_600 that read, "Me and my boy @KobeSquad_Kyro finna beat the judge ass," along with an emoji face wearing a hospital mask. Kyron Dameron, using his Twitter account @KobeSquadKyro, retweeted, "Me and my boy @KobeSquadKyro finna beat the judge ass," along with an emoji face wearing a hospital mask, and then added, "On L's, we some probation." These posts were sent on March 17th, 2015. Police Officer Kenny and CPIC officers identified @Manny__600 to be Jerome McKinney. Referred to Police Officer Kenny and CPIC officer reports on identification of Jerome McKinney and his Twitter account. Police Officer Kenny related to reporting detectives that he learned that Kyron Dameron and Jerome McKinney both had separate felony cases in front of Judge Thomas Davey on March 17, 2015 in room 109 at the Bridgeview Courthouse. This is the same day of the threat to judge posed by Jerome McKinney and Kyron Dameron. Thomas Davey was informed of these Twitter posts and indicated that he feared for his safety and signed the complaints. Police Officer Kenny compiled screen scrapes of Twitter account @Manny__600 and @KobeSquad_Kyro and placed them on a CD and inventoried under number listed. On March 20th, 2015, reporting detectives interviewed Jerome McKinney inside the CPD 3rd District holding cell located at 7040 South Cottage Grove. Reporting Detective Brown and Sergeant Garcia were present. Sergeant Garcia read Jerome McKinney his Miranda rights at 1:44 p.m. Jerome McKinney related to reporting detectives that he had a court date on March 17, 2015 at the Bridgeview Courthouse for a gun case. Jerome McKinney related that he is currently under house arrest and is unable to leave the house. Jerome McKinney related that he does not have cable television in his house, so he is often on his cell phone using his Twitter and other social media accounts. Jerome McKinney related that his Twitter account is DThangWay or Gunplay, or at Manny underscore 600, and his Instagram account is Manny600 Steve Drive. Jerome McKinney related to reporting detectives that he has sent out a message on his Twitter account, DThangWay or Gunplay, at Manny underscore 600, the morning of his court case, March 17th, 2015, about his judge at Bridgeview Courthouse. Jerome McKinney related that he posted the message which stated, "We gonna beat the judge's ass," then added a face which had its mouth covered. Jerome McKinney stated he was just joking about the tweet. Jerome McKinney related to reported detectives that he knows Kyron Dameron from the neighborhood and he met him this past summer. Jerome McKinney related that Kyron Dameron has a Twitter account and it is Kobe Squad Kyro. Let me read that again. Jerome McKinney related that Kyron Dameron has a Twitter account and it is Kobe Squad Kyro. Wow, so that must be where everybody's talking about. Jerome McKinney stated that Kyron Dameron retweeted his post, "We gonna beat the judge ass," along with the covered face, then adds, "On L's we get some probation." This was identified as exhibit number 1 and exhibit number 2. Jerome McKinney related that on March 17, 2105, he sees Kyron Dameron, at Bridgeview Courthouse. Jerome McKinney related that Kyron Dameron has a separate gun charge in the same courtroom with Judge Davey. Jerome McKinney related that Kyron Dameron takes an Instagram photo of Jerome McKinney and Kyron Dameron inside Judge Davey's courtroom. Jerome McKinney related that he then copies the photo from Kyron's Instagram account and reposts the picture on his Twitter at Manny underscore 600 account and adds, "Ganged out in court." Jerome McKinney agreed to show reporting detective Sergeant Garcia and Brown his Twitter account on his iPhone. Jerome McKinney signed a consent to search form at 2:28 p.m. for his iPhone. Jerome McKinney is given his cell phone, then unlocks the cell phone. Jerome McKinney shows reporting detectives his Twitter account, DThangWay or Gunplay, at Manny underscore 600. Reported detectives views various tweets from this account, including "Me and my boy at Kobe Squad finna beat the judge ass," along with an emoji face wearing a hospital mask. This post was sent out at 7:46 a.m. on March 17, 2015. In addition, reporting detectives views the photo post inside Bridgeview Courthouse of Jerome McKinney and Kyron Dameron with the worded "Ganged out in court" with at Kobe Squad underscore Kyro, picture of a devil face emoji. On March 20th, 2015 at 2:45 p.m., ASA Milik reads Jerome McKinney his Miranda warnings and describes her work position. Jerome McKinney stated he understood the warnings and agrees to show ASA Milik his Twitter account on his cell phone. At 3:14 p.m., Jerome McKinney agrees to a handwritten statement with ASA Milik and with reporting detectives present. ASA Milik memorialized Jerome McKinney's statement into handwritten form. Jerome McKinney essentially related the same account of the incident in his previous interview. Felony charges were approved by ASA Milik at 4:33 p.m. Kyron Dameron. Reporting detectives learned that Kyron Dameron was being held in Cook County Jail. On March 25, 2015 at 9 a.m., reporting detectives writ Kyron Dameron out of Cook County Jail. Kyron Dameron was then transported to the CPD area central located at 5101 South Wentworth. While in transit, Kyron Dameron was asked if he wanted anything to eat or drink. Kyron Dameron replied that he did not want anything to eat or drink. Kyron Dameron was placed in a room on the second floor of Area Central. At 9:25 a.m., Kyron Dameron used the washroom inside Area Central. In addition, Kyron Dameron was given a can of soda to drink and a bag of chips to eat. At 9:57 a.m., reporting detectives read Kyron Dameron his Miranda warnings, and Kyron Dameron replied that he understood the warnings. Dameron related to reporting detectives that his lawyer told him to report to Bridgeview Courthouse. Kyron Dameron related that he arrived at the courthouse and was inside of a courtroom when he was shown Jerome McKinney's and his tweets against Judge Davey. Kyron Dameron related that he was taken into custody for violation of bail bond and subsequently sent to Cook County Jail. Reporting detectives showed Kyron Dameron a tweet from Manny at Manny underscore 600. This tweet read, "Me and my boy at Kobe Squad underscore Kyro finna beat the judge ass," along with an emoji face wearing a hospital mask. In addition, Kyron Dameron was shown his retweet, which was sent from Kobe Squad underscore Kyro at Kobe Squad underscore Kyro. This retweet read, "Me and my boy at Kobe Squad finna beat the judge ass with Kyron Dameron's added words on L's weeks of probation." Kyron Dameron related to reporting detectives that his reply on L's weeks of probation means on L's means love, life, and loyalty. Kyron Dameron related his retweet is to be read life, love, loyalty, weeks of probation. Kyron Dameron related that he received the tweet in the morning of March 17, 2015 before he went to court on a gun charge at Bridgeview Courthouse. Kyron Dameron related that he received the tweet from Manny _ 600. Kyron Dameron related to reporting detectives that Manny _ 600 is Jerome McKinney. Kyron Dameron related that he does not know what time he retweeted on L's recent probation. Kyron Dameron related that on March 17, 2015, inside of Bridgeview Courthouse, he took the picture of himself and Jerome McKinney. Reporting detectives showed a photocopy of a tweet that had a picture of Jerome McKinney and Kyron Dameron. Above the picture was a tweet from MANNY600, which read, "Ganged out in court with Kobe Squad Kyro," with a devil emoji. There was a retweet from Kobe Squad at Kyro, Kobe Squad underscore Kyro. This retweet read, "Ganged out in court with Kobe Squad Kyro," with a devil emoji and the addition of the words "gang shit" with a devil emoji. Kyron Dameron related Jerome McKinney posted the picture that he took inside of the courtroom at Bridgeview Courthouse. On March 25, 2015, inside of Area Central, ASA Malik read Kyron Dameron his Miranda warnings and described her work position. Kyron Dameron stated he understood the warnings and agrees to talk to Malik. ASA Malik. Kyron Dameron essentially related the same account of the incident as in his previous interview with reporting detectives. At 12:20 p.m., Kyron Dameron agrees to a handwritten statement with ASA Malik, and reporting detectives were present. ASA Malik again read Kyron Dameron his Miranda warnings. ASA Malik memorialized Jerome McKinney's statement into handwritten form. Jerome McKinney essentially related the same account of the incident as in his previous interview with reporting detectives. In addition, Kyron Dameron related that his Twitter name is Kobe Squad underscore Kyro. Kyron Dameron related that he was typing too fast when he added the post on L's with some probation. He meant to type, "I need some probation." Kyron Dameron was shown a picture he took in court of himself and Jerome McKinney. Along with the picture were tweets, "Ganged out in court with" at Kobe Squad underscore Kyro with a devil emoji, and Kobe Squad underscore Kyro at Kobe Squad underscore Kyro. Retweet, which read, "Ganged out in court with Kobe Squad Kyro" with a devil emoji and the addition of the words "gang shit" with a devil emoji. Man. We have is this was identified as exhibit number 1. Exhibit number 2 was a photocopied tweet from Manny at Manny _ 600. This tweet read, "Me and my boy at Kobe Squad finna beat the judge ass," along with an emoji face wearing a hospital mask. There's also a retweet from Kobe Squad Kyro that adds the words on L's weeks of probation to the Manny at Manny _ 600 tweet. See handwritten statement by Kyron Dameron. After ASA Malik printed out a statement and began to read the statement with Kyron Dameron requested a lawyer. This occurred at 1:15 p.m. When Kyron Dameron requested a lawyer, the interview ended and handwritten statement was not signed. Interesting. So it does say he had a handwritten statement, but then it says it was not signed. We'll get back to that. At 1:18 p.m. on March 25, 2015, Assistant State's Attorney Leanna Melich approved felony charges of threatening a public official after Kyron Dameron was fingerprinted, photographed, and processed on new charges. Kyron Dameron was returned to Cook County Jail custody. Preservations of social media accounts have been submitted and received on Twitter accounts at Kobe Squad _ Kyro, at Manny _ 600, Instagram, No Limit _ Kyro, and Facebook, Kyron.Dameron.9. Search warrants have been executed for Twitter Inc. accounts for Jerome McKinney and Kyron Dameron. A search warrant was executed for Instagram account for Kyron Dameron. See supplementary reports by Otano. Reporting detectives requested this case be cleared, closed, arrest, and prosecution. Get to the next document. Well, there you have it, man. Now I want to know what you guys think of that. Drop down in the comments and let me know who you think snitched on who, man. You know, I got my own opinions, but I will reveal my opinions on live later tonight. Won't wait for all my kids to go to sleep, then I'm busting open the live, man. Turn your notifications on. I got some stuff to show y'all while I'm there. You definitely want to be there. Subscribe and thumb up the video. Peace.